Hello my crafty friends, it's Ellie from Periwinkle Matilda. Today I'm going to be working on my design team project for Rachandbella Crafts. And I'm going to be making one of these Velcro notebooks that you could give as a gift for Happy Mail or any type of gift that you need to give. Handmade gifts are always wonderful. So I'm going to be using the Blue Hues Collage Kit 1 and some of the summer kit with LDA, and I'll put links in the description box below of the Rachandbella Craft kits that I've used. They're beautiful. So I'm going to kind of use this as a template, and I've printed out 2 pages on cardstock. I'm going to use this for the outside and this for the inside. And I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue these two together. Now I am going to be sewing, but you don't have to sew. You can just use glue. So I'm going to start off with some glue to glue them together just to make it easier for assembly purposes. If I can get my glue to come out. I think I left my cap on too long, off too long, and my glue got hard. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm going to just use a regular bottle of glue. My Beacon glue bottles. This will come out quicker. Also, my sugar bell is running low. That's probably why I need to refill it. So I hope everyone's enjoying the weekend and having a nice day. We have nice sun here on the island this weekend. I'm so excited. I think it's supposed to stay this way all weekend. My husband's birthday is tomorrow, so we're planning on going to a steakhouse for dinner, which will be nice. Celebrate. So this is a nice, easy project. I think that you will enjoy making it. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using this kind of as a template. And what I'm going to do is figure out where I want to cut it. And I think I'll start off with just cutting a little bit off the top just to straighten it up a bit. Like that. And this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Of course, you could just use the whole piece of paper. You don't have to cut it down. But I'm going to try to make one similar to this one. Cut it down right there. I think I'll straighten this end. Might as well just straighten both ends. Okay. And I am going to use my scoreboard just to make it easier to make the 1/4 inch folds here. I probably don't even need this as a template, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in thirds. I'm going to figure out where the thirds are. And then I'm just going to score. Let's see how this turns out. Oop, I didn't mean to bump you, sorry. So I'm going to put where I marked it in between these two spaces here, and then I'm just going to try not to tear it. Score it there. Score it about there. I don't know why it's wanting to tear there. See how that works. Going to fold it down there. I think because I glued the two pages down together, it doesn't want to bend as easy. Okay. And I'll do this side. It probably would be easier if you did the folding on each piece separately and then glued them together. Okay. So let's use a bone folder. I'm going to have to reinforce the spine with some lace. Okay. So actually we want to go the other direction. Okay. It's going to be like that. And then I want to, I'm going to use this as a template. Just cut that. That looks nice. Okay, so I want to put something in the inside. Maybe some book page. Let's think. Maybe I'll use some coffee dye paper. And I'll get my tear holder. See how this looks. I'll just glue it down there. Oh, made that too short. So I need to make this one shorter. I just teared it in the wrong place, or it wanted to tear in the wrong place. Okay. Now I will use some Beacon 3-in-1. If you don't tear yours, you probably don't need to reinforce it, but it can't hurt to reinforce a spine anyway, so you can use material or lace. think it just adds to the character. Okay, let that set a bit. You could also use washi tape if you wanted. It would have to be wide washi tape. And you'd still want to use glue with it. But I find for bending, the thinner the better. Washi tape sometimes will buckle for a binding, folding, so I'm not sure I would use that. I think paper's the way to go. And of course, we're going to have to rebend it. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use some lined paper. You can print out, decorative paper. You can use coffee stained paper, whatever kind of paper you want for the middle of the notebook area. I'm going to use just regular white paper, and I think I'm going to tear 2 at a time. I'm going to use my tear ruler. Because I like that torn edge. See how wide I want this. I think I want it to about there. And you can do as many pages as you'd like for your notebook. I'm going to do a few more. I'm going to leave the straight edge at the top because I'm going to be covering it anyway, so when I attach it. Actually, I need to shorten it too. Because I think I'm going to attach it here. And then I want it about that long, I think. Might as well just use up this last piece now. I don't think so. Just leave it. I'll leave it this thick for video purpose. You can make it as thick as you want. Now let's try to bend this again. Gave it nice stability. I like that. So it was a happy mistake. It tore. Doesn't really want to bend very well, but that's okay. We don't really need it. Just need to let it have some give. And then to put a little more glue on that paper. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a little stenciling on this. Let me get my stencil. Stayed wet. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little bit of stenciling on that paper just to give it a little bit of interest. It'll make it look like it belongs there instead of just a piece of paper glued down. So there we go. Put this aside. I don't have much room on my desk here. Where's my lid? Here it is. Okay. All right, so we got this. Now it looks like I do want to reinforce this part, which I think I will use some lace. So let me get some lace. Let's see what kind of lace we have. I want to use white lace? Yeah, I might as well. So I'm going to use some of this lace that I got from Happy Mail. I need it. About that long. I think I'll make it that wide. And as you can see, I don't measure anything. If I measure, I mess up. So I don't measure. I'm not good at measuring. I work in finance, but that's not measuring. Okay, so let's put some lace. And I'm going to smooth it out. It's going to protect the spine. All that glue residue off. Now we'll do this one. So this is just going to be a nice little notebook that you can throw in your purse. Jot down notes. Maybe your shopping list. I don't know about you, but at my age, I need to write everything down or I forget. Yes, I am 57 years old and I get a senior discount at Denny's. Okay. So I do hope you make this. This is a fun little project to do over the weekend, just something light and fun. I am going to ink up the edges here. Just stress it a little bit. Get rid of those white edges. And I'm going to do the inside. You don't have to ink, but I like to. I think it gives it a nice finish. Okay. What are we at for time? 32 minutes. We're still good. Okay. So that's that. So now for the little notebook, I am going to use my stapler. And I just have a stapler that I got at the thrift store. Love it. I think I paid $1 for it. And let's see. I'm trying to think, maybe washi. I don't have a whole lot of washi. I think I need to get some more. But I think I'll just use this vintage florally one. And I'm going to put some glue here. Cut me some washi. This is just going to give it a finished look. I said I was going to sew, so I have green thread in my sewing machine, and this is more blues, but that's okay. This has some green in it. So I'm just going to sew all the way around, and I'll be right back. My sewing machine is right to the left now of my camera. Unfortunately, you can't see me, but you'll be able to hear me, and if you don't want to wait while I sew, you can fast forward. That's the beauty of videos. But it won't take me long. Okay, just going to do a straight stitch. think sewing just gives it a nice texture and makes it look finished. And it's fun. I love sewing on paper. Okay, I'm done. That's how quick and easy it is. All right. So it just gave it a nice finished look. Love it. Not too messy on the back side, which is good. I think I do need to fix my tension a little bit for the next one. Looks a little loose, but not bad. Okay. We're going to put some Velcro. I'm going to do a Velcro closure. So put these two together. Decide where I want it. I think I want it about right there. I'm going to use some glue. Press it down. It came up, but that's okay. Put it back down here. Okay. Put a little bit of glue here. Okay, that's perfect. So we'll let that set. And then for this, I'm going to use double-sided tape. Little picker tool. I got this at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. Works great for this. Okay. And line it up where you want it. There you have your pad. Now I think I'm going to put a little pocket here, and I'm just going to use some book page. I'm just going to glue it together to make it a more sturdy pocket. And I'm going to fold it this way. Give it a little gusset. And then give it a little gusset on this side. You hear my Felix crying at the door. And then I think I'm going to make it a diagonal. So I think I'll fold it like that. Going to I don't think I'm going to do the gusset, but I'm going to glue all of this down just to reinforce the edges. I don't think I need a gusset for this. I don't want my tags falling out. That's what happens with gussets if you don't fill it full, and I don't want to fill it full, so just want to put 1 or 2 tags in. What I like to do is glue, but then also I use masking tape, just because you're going to have things folding in and out, and you're going to have things sliding in and out, and you don't want it getting caught up on any edging. So love my masking tape. And then I think I'll see if this works. No, it's not going to fit in. We'll just round it. Scissors. I think I'm going to sew all around it, so I'll be right back. Just going to do a straight stitch around to add some interest and texture. going to ink this up as well. I'm going to glue it on 2 sides. So today I think I'm going to make a bunch of these to keep on hand for Happy Mail. And I have some of these flowers that I printed from the kit. And I'm going to add one to the pocket for decoration. They're really colorful and pretty. Again, this one came from the summer kit with LDA. And I will put a link in the description box below in case you want to check out Rachandbella's kits. Sorry, I'm not a fast, fussy cutter. Especially with these big scissors. I love these flowers. They're so colorful and collage-y like. Okay, and that's going to look really cute there. Let's get rid of that white edge and make it pop a little bit. Wow, my cat's really banging at the door. Crazy kitty. Okay. Looks cute. I think I'm going to put a bling in the middle. Just a sec, I'm going to grab my bling container. I'll add one of these. Cut it right out of the package. Add a little bit of glue. That looks really pretty. Where are we at? 49 minutes. We need to wrap this up. Okay, so you can do more. You can embellish more on the front. Here are some of Rachandbella's labels that I think I probably put one on the front. Which one? I think I'll put this one. It's pretty. I might use a little bit of book page underneath it. Just to add some interesting layers. Yep, I like that. And then I think I'll use another label. Let's use flower. No, let's use bloom. Cute. And then one last thing I'm going to do, because I got this a little dirty, I'm going to do a little stencil just on the first page of this notebook, and then it won't look so stark white also. Awesome. Love it. Oh, I also have to do the tag. Okay, let's do that real quick. This is getting to be a long video. I think I'm going to use this middle tag, and these are tags from the summer kit as well. I got some new drawers under my desk here from IKEA, and I love them. They were only 17 Canadian dollars. I got 2 of them, and it was only $16 to have it shipped to me right to my door, and I got it in 2 days. And it was easy to put together, and now I have 6 drawers that I can put all my things that I need for crafting, so I don't have to run around like crazy and try to find my boxes of things. So I have my stencils in the upper drawer here, so I'll never lose them, and I'm so excited about that. Okay, so love it, guys. I absolutely love this. I think it looks store-bought, very professional looking. It's got a nice Velcro closure. It's got lots of space for journaling or notes. You can add tags and things. Look how adorable. So do make these. If you make them, post pictures in the Periwinkle Matilda Facebook group. We'd love to see. If you haven't already joined, join. We're due for another freebie in there for March, so I have to decide what freebie I want to make for you all, but that's on my agenda for the weekend to do. So thank you so much for joining me for another craft with me. I really love crafting with you. Again, this is my March design team project for Rachandbella Crafts. I use the Blue Hues Collage Kit 1, the Summer Kit with LDA. I will put a link in the description box below for Rachandbella's Etsy shop so you can check out her kits. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, be well, and all that good stuff. Until the next video. Bye-bye, friends.